Leo, welcome to your reading. This is for April 2nd through the 8th, 2023. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you guys are doing awesome. We're going to take a look at your past, present, future with clarifiers today. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Leo's reading for whatever they need to know for the highest good. All right, Leo, you are showing up with the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, determined to persevere, but you've been through a battle here. Followed by the Two of Blades, something you don't want to look at. It's causing confusion, indecision. And your third card in the recent past, Strength is here. Strength is here, showing you're taming the inner beast, and things are quite hard, quite difficult at this point in time. In the current energies, Death is here, talking about endings and transformations. Right at the heart of your reading, we have the Knight of Cups, the desire to express one's emotions. And finally, in the current energies, the Empress. She is the most nurturing, creative, grounded energy, wonderful, loving, attractive energy. She could actually be a mother. And she's the balance of all four queens. Very desirable. In the immediate future, we have the Four of Cups. This is disappointment, not happy with the way things have been going, all up in your feelings. Followed by the Sun. Beautiful, beautiful energy here that is just full of life and full of vigor and full of joy and bliss and success and happiness. It is the happiest card in the tarot. And the Page of Blades as your final card. This says, pay attention. There's something to take a look at here. There's a lot to learn here. The overall energy of your reading, Leo, is the Emperor, the perfect match to the Empress. And the Emperor likes to be in control. The Emperor is quite the businessman. He's the balance of all four kings in his highest polarity. And also very attractive energy, very decisive, very determined, fatherly energy. Can be, doesn't have to be, but like she can be motherly, he can be fatherly, that's for sure. So again, large and in charge. The Emperor is the energy of the overall for your reading. The underlying energy of your reading is the Ten of Blades. This is the reason we're here. The Ten of Blades, it's the same as the Ten of Swords. It is a very painful ending. Okay, let's see what's going on here. What is going on? Let's clarify the Emperor, the overall energy of the reading. Why is it here? What does Leo need to know about the Emperor? The man in charge, or woman. Sex on the card does not matter, just the energies. Take the energies if they fit. If they don't force it. There it is. And we have another businessman showing up, the King of Pentacles. He's the master of the resources. Very focused on his pentacle there. He cares very much about all of the manifestations that he has because he is the master of managing them. Just like the Emperor, one of the many attributes of the Emperor. So it's showing up here twice. Business person, business person. In charge, in control. And we have the Fool. New beginnings, new adventures. Taking a risk. Taking a risk and putting yourself out there, trying something new. And the Seven of Wands. There's some blocking energy here. Guarding unwanted energy from coming in, blocking something. Perhaps either unwanted energy is being blocked, keep something out and away from a new start for perhaps a business. Certainly being in charge of something here, managing something. Um, Something's being blocked. Either you're blocking it or something is blocking you here, blocking the new start, blocking anything coming against the new start. We'll find out more as the reading commences here. Underlying energy, the reason for these clarifiers is the Page of Pentacles. This is all about making the initial investment into something, and when we have it with all of this, with the Fool and a new beginning, making the initial investment, that's why we're here. I kind of feel like somebody might be starting a business here. Let's see what else is going on. Showing up with the Nine of Wands. Again, this is the wounded warrior. This is having been through the battle but determined to persevere. Maybe feeling exhausted here. What's going on with the Nine of Wands? What does Leo need to know, please, about this Nine of Wands? And there it is. We have an Ace of Wands. An opportunity to take some bold and courageous action. New opportunity. Right here. Followed by, the shadow side. There's some unhealthy energies, unhealthy behaviors around this, surrounding this somehow, nearby. Perhaps those are the energies that you're trying to block over here. Let's see what else is going on. We have Justice, wanting to make things right. Wanting to make things right. So, again, you've been through some sort of battle. Something came against you. Perhaps some toxic energies showed up. But you have an opportunity to take some bold action here, and you're very determined, and the Ace of Wands has determination all over it too, as does Lady Justice, cutting through all the BS, bringing in the balance, and we're going to get justice here. It's almost like karma, making things right. All right, that's interesting. Let's see what else is going on. Very interesting start to your reading. Oh, and the underlying energy is the Queen of Wands. The reason we're here, because determined energy right here, determined in their actions, determined to take bold action with that Ace of Wands, determined like the Justice card to make things right, determined like that Nine of Wands, wounded warrior, to get through this and to heal and to come out even stronger than before. Wow, really strong energies. Very, very masterful energies. In charge energies. Controlling energies. It seems that something negative came at you and it put you through it, and you are saying, we're going to rise above this. We're going to do something about this. We're going to make things right, and we're determined to do so. And we are just extremely determined in your actions. I believe you. I feel very confident. It doesn't matter if something's ended painfully, if you're hurt and wounded through what you've been through, because the attitude that you have is perseverance. All right, let's take a look at the Two of Blades. This is not wanting to look at something. No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to deal with it. I need to make a decision, but I don't want to. I don't even want to look. That's what this says. There's confusion, and let's see what else comes out around it. What's going on? Oh, look what flew out. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands, first card out. We just saw her underneath, and now she's here with her confidence, her determination, very attractive energy, and followed by the Ten of Cups, blessings from above on the homestead of love. This is all your love cups filled. This is very important to you, perhaps tied up to your family and who you homestead with. But again, indecision and not wanting to take a look at it, yet determined. Third clarifier, the Hermit. This is isolating to do the introspective work, to shine the light in the dark, to see what in the world is in our way. What do we need to clear out? What is on our path that is blocking us? Hmm. Well, that'll help with the indecision. And even though you don't want to take a look at it on the surface, you're showing me over here, yeah, I don't want to really deal with it, but I'm going in anyway. I'm calling in the hermit. I'm going in. It's going in as deep as you could go. It's shining the brightest light in the darkest of spaces to heal something, to make sure that we clear the path ahead. And again, it has something to do with all your love cups being filled, something you care about very much, and perhaps tied up with your family and who you live with. Again, very determined energy here. It's how you're going to handle this. You don't want to look at it, you don't want to deal with it, you're feeling unsure, but you're showing me how you're going to handle it. And that's going to get the job done right there. Those are some fantastic energies. Underlying Queen of Swords. Yeah, we're here. The reason we're here is because you're making a declaration. You're making a declaration. You're saying, this is what I need to do. This is what is required. I know I don't want to deal with this, or somebody doesn't want to deal with something. This may not be you not wanting to deal with it. This may be somebody else that you've dealt with that didn't want to deal with things, that didn't look at things. And so this is showing me, hey, this is how we're going to handle it. The Queen of Wands, very confident and determined in her actions, and so is the Queen of Swords. This is a lot of determination here. You've got determination out the wazoo. It's very strong. Very, very strong here. Cool. All right, let's take a look at strength showing up next. Strength shows up when things are hard. Yeah, things are difficult, but whew, your energy that you're showing up with, I don't question it. Not at all. You are dealing with this amazingly. Blocking unwanted energies. That's what I think this is. The more I look back over here, I don't think you're being blocked. I think you are blocking unwanted energies from coming at your dream, coming at your new start, coming at your new adventure in this business. It looks like a business here. Looks like something that you are managing here. You're determined to do it. You're determined to make it right. It doesn't matter that devilish trickster energies came your way and ruined things in the past. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're taking bold action. You're shining the light. You're looking at it. Somebody didn't want to look at it, but you're looking at it. Yep. That has to be, that Two of Blades has to be somebody else or something in the past, because you're handling it very differently. I wonder if you had a business partner where things went awry or something. Something. Maybe it's a family business with that Ten of Cups here. I don't know. Why is strength here? What does Leo need to know about the strength card in the recent past? Speaking of family business, Ten of Pentacles is here. That could represent that. This is your legacy. This is all the manifestations that you could build ideally in your lifetime. Very much could be tied up to inheritance, could be tied up to family. What else? Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is hard. We've got strength and the Ten of Wands. This is whatever's happening or did happen in the recent past, it very, very difficult. You're carrying all the burdens. You're carrying all of them. All the weight is on your shoulders right now when it comes to whatever this situation is. And the Knight of Wands. This shows me, again, Wands, determined in action. The Knight wants to take action. The Knight is feeling antsy. The Knight is like, I've got to do something. I've got to do something. And almost like a rush to action, a rush to do something. Quickly coming in. It's a strength. These are your strengths, this legacy, and even though you're carrying all the burden, you're strong. Even though it's hard, you are meeting this demand with all of these fantastic, large and in charge, masterful energies of determination. Remember, it's not what happens to you, it's how you handle it. And let me tell you something, how you're handling it is beautiful. Underlying energy, look at that, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're assessing the situation, and you're doing a great job. You're assessing how much stability is still here. What do we have left? What have we lost? What do we need to do to gain more? We're at 7. What do we need to do to get it to a 10? That kind of thing. You're assessing it. Very nice. Great energy, Leo. All right, let's take a look at death coming up in the current energies. This is all about endings and transformations. We know that there's been a painful ending because that was the underlying energy of the reading at the bottom of the deck for the baseline. So, why is death here? What does Leo need to know about the endings and transformations in the current energies, please? And we have the Two of Cups. This is a partnership. Yep, kind of like I suspected, that maybe you had a partner, or maybe even a family member, a partner in business, something having to do with your legacy here. And it's coming out on the death card, so there's some sort of ending to the partnership. It is transforming into something else, followed by the Sun. The Sun coming up later in your immediate future, the happiest card in the tarot, let me remind you. And it's absolutely wonderfully joyous energy, lots of success here. However, it's coming out on the card of endings and transformations. So some sort of success is ending with one partner and transforming into something else at this point in time. And we have the Two of Pentacles. This is going back and forth. Indecision again. Trying to bring in the balance and trying to keep balance as we're going through these transformations. Trying to keep the balls in the air. And this says you're doing a good job here. You're doing it. This is, again, it's very hard what you're doing, but you're doing an excellent job. And bringing in that balance, keeping the balls in the air as this transformation is happening. Okay, bravo. Underlying reason that we're here, the Star. This is tied up to a divine wish of yours, a huge dream of yours. Yes. All right, let's take a look at the Knight of Cups. Wanting to express your emotions, your feelings, usually of love. The Knight loves to deliver those messages of love. However, whatever the emotions are, the Knight wants to express them. So, what do you want to express here? What do you want to express here? It's right at the heart of your reading, too, so it's of extra importance here. The spotlight is on the center of the reading. We're here now. It's about expressing oneself. What does Leo need to know about this Knight of Cups, please? And there it is. Two cards flew out. We have the Eight of Wands. Energy is moving quickly. Perhaps communication. Through communication, text messages, phone calls, letters, emails, that kind of thing. If it's not through communication, it has to be communication because it's the Knight. He wants to communicate his emotions. So here we go. Communication, and it's coming in quick. The Hangman. This is not taking any action. This is hanging back. This is to take a look at the situation, to analyze the situation from a different perspective, trying to look at things from every angle, every single angle, expressing oneself, hanging back. And the Eight of Swords, there's that stuck energy again. This is inaction. Expressing, communicating, hanging back, stuck. This might be a couple of different things. It might be, the first thing that comes to mind is you want to express yourself here very, very much, but you're not because you're unsure, not feeling confident, not feeling like you've examined everything yet. You want to look at all the angles, all the options. So you're waiting to express yourself, partly because you're feeling stuck, partly because you don't feel like you have all the information, or you're just feeling lost. Lost in how to express yourself, lost in what to say. The Knight knows what to say, but this is not knowing right here. This is a mind tornado of confusion. Maybe you're expressing your confusion. Maybe you're expressing that you're feeling stuck. Maybe you're expressing that you want to hang back and look at things more thoroughly before you express yourself. Or the other thing that comes to mind is that someone is expressing themselves. You or somebody else. With the Knight of Cups, Eight of Wands, communication is open. It's been expressed. But then someone else, another person, you or the other person, is hanging back and not responding. They're just sort of looking at things after they've received communication. But they're feeling stuck, or you're feeling stuck. So it could go either way in that scenario. If you feel like it, put it in the comments. Let me know if you are communicating, or you're stuck with communicating, or someone has communicated and you just are taking the time to look at things, feeling confused about the communication that has come in. So the underlying energy here, oh, a tower. Okay, so that helps a little bit here. So this is the reason we're here, the reason for the clarifiers. The reason is because there's been some information that has come in, and it's been quite shocking to someone's mind. It's been mind-blowing, really. And because of this shocking information that is mind-blowing being communicated here, either communicated to you or you're communicating it to someone else. I don't know which way the communication's going. I just know that it has been made, and it has been shocking information. And because of this shocking information, now we're just hanging back. We're confused. We're processing this information, and it's very confusing information that's coming in. It's like, what the F? You know? What the F? WTF? What the hell? I better not respond. I better just stay here and look at things from every angle now, see what happens. How does this play out? What does this mean? How does it affect us? Almost like shocking information has come in, and I don't know how to respond to this. That's how shocking it is. I don't know how to respond. Somebody has expressed themselves. All right. Very curious what this is. Those are the energies that are here. Let's move on and take a look at the Empress. Again, she's the perfect match to the Empress over here. So this could represent husband and wife, or family members, or partners, or it could be the same energy. Let's see what cards come out around the Empress. Why is the Empress here, and what does Leo need to know about this Empress energy, please? Very nurturing energy here, very creative. Grounded energy. Motherly energy. And we have the World card. The World is all about an old cycle, a big life cycle that needs to close out before a new one can begin. Something needs to close out here. Followed by the Six of Cups, having to do with a soul connection, someone you have a lot of history with. Possibly a family member, again, some sort of partnership, some sort of soul connection here. It could be the family business, again, because we've seen the Ten of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Cups, we have, all this business stuff going on. Could have to do with a family business, some sort of partnership in this, tied up in this. But anyway, a cycle needs to close out with a soul connection, and it's on the Empress. And the Emperor. Look at that, the Emperor and the Empress, the perfect match. The overall energy of the reading, the person that likes to be in control. A cycle needs to close out with a soul connection. Perhaps an Emperor. This could be a father as well. We talked about that before. A cycle needs to close out before a new one can begin. I don't know what this means. A life cycle needs to close out, or a major life cycle needs to close out. Soul connection, Emperor. Something needs to end with the Emperor before the next thing can begin. All right, so the first thing that comes to mind as I speak the language of the energy of the cards is that this Empress and this Emperor are a couple, in fact. Perhaps married, perhaps a mother and father, perhaps they run a business together. And perhaps that's what needs to close out before a new start can be had. The old needs to close out. Maybe we're buying out the Emperor as part of the business. Maybe it's the Emperor that's being blocked here. The Emperor is being blocked. There's a new beginning to be had. Someone else to be in charge, perhaps. Maybe one of the children. Maybe the king. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be... Something needs to close out between this partnership, this Emperor and this Empress, this soul connection here. Some kind of cycle needs to come to an end. Underlying energy. Oh, look at that, the King of Wands. There's that confident energy, that person who's confident in their decisions. It's one more facet of the Emperor, someone who's determined, confident, business person. Could be fatherly energy as well. Likes to be in charge. Very determined, just like that Emperor. This is why we're here. Very interesting. So I don't know who's who. If you're the Emperor or the Empress, or what exactly is going on. Again, put it in the comments if you see fit, because it's definite energies are here. I just don't know who's who. That's the only thing. But you guys do, and that's all that's important. So let's move on to the immediate future. We have the Four of Cups. This is all up in one's feelings, looking at all the things that didn't work out, feeling down, feeling kind of ho-hum, a little depressed here, not even realizing possible offers that are coming in. And let's see what cards come out around this. Four of Cups, this disappointment. What does Leo need to know about the Four of Cups in the immediate future? Okay. And we have Seven of Swords, followed by the Empress again. Wow, that's interesting. The Seven of Swords is deceit. Let me just show you. This guy is all about deceit. He's stealing, he's robbing, he's doing something deceitful. We don't know exactly what it is, but it's deceit coming from the outside. And then we have the Empress showing up. So either the Empress is deceitful, or someone's deceitful to the Empress. And this is causing, or has caused, or will cause lots and lots of really bummed out feelings about this happening. Somebody did something. Page of Swords, pay attention. You need to look. You need to keep your eyes on something, because there's a lot to learn here. Yeah. Pay attention is what that's saying. Pay attention. There's a thief among us, and it might be this Empress energy, or it might be the Emperor. Cycle needs to close out. Soul connection. Emperor, Empress, Emperor. Close out. Empress. Six of Cups, Empress, Emperor, Empress. Yeah, I feel like this, it's the Empress energy. Male or female doesn't matter. It could represent anyone, but whoever that is, I believe it's the Empress that they're saying is the person who is possibly stealing from the business, stealing from the family business, stealing from the family, stealing from the family legacy, the family assets. And this energy needs to be blocked. Either the emperor is the one that needs to be blocked, or the empress is the one that needs to be blocked. But some, again, it's confusing to who is who here, and I certainly am not making any accusations. I'm just saying the energies that are here. Somebody in this family, in this soul connection, in this partnership, has been deceitful. Underlying energy here, Page of Wands. Page of Wands is all about this has got your attention like a moth to a flame. You're fixated on it, you're paying attention to it. It's the reason we're here. It's because you're looking, like the Page of Swords, you're looking at it, you're paying attention to it. It's got your interest. It's something new that has come to light, and you're learning all about it, and you're disappointed about it. It's very disappointing to know that someone has been deceitful in some way. Um, there's, I think, stealing, some sort of deceit, some sort of deceit around this. Okay, let's move on. Let's look at the sun coming up next. We had the sun, things were going great way back here, and then things changed. But now the sun is back in the immediate future, so I think things might be looking up here. And looking forward to the clarifiers coming out here. Show us the sun. Why is it here? What does Leo need to know about the sun? And we have the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is wanting to make plans to build some stability here, ready to come together with others to do so. It expresses the desire to do that. Okay? Followed by the Nine of Cups for your own personal happiness. This is not like the Ten of Cups, the happiness in union with others. This is all on your own, Leo. This is for your own personal happiness. You want to build something or rebuild something here, and it's tied up to your joy, your bliss, your success. Yes, got it. Third clarifier, Two of Swords. There's that indecision. Excuse me, indecision again. Same as the Two of Blades that showed up in the past. There's something you can't see. Maybe somebody's blocking you from seeing it, or you don't want to see it. I don't think it's that you don't want to see it, because the whole reading, you're very determined to face things head on. So I do not think it's that you don't want to. I think somebody may be blocking you from information, or or the information hasn't fully come in yet, so you don't have all of it to make a decision here. So there's still some confusion here about how to get to this, but I'm not worried. You're so determined and, confident, and even though you're sad and upset and, that something like this has transpired where somebody's been deceitful, that was a partner that possibly that you were married to, or at least in a commitment with, again, it looks like family, but yeah, I'm not worried, because you have all the amazing energies here to handle this. It's just a rough time. Again, it's not what happens to you, it's how you deal with it, and how you're dealing with it is beautiful. The underlying energy is Temperance. There's a lot of healing here for you. You're here to get healing. You're here to bring in balance, and this takes time, and you're aware of that. And you're here doing all the right moves. All the right moves. Good job. Really good job. Let's take a look at The final card in the immediate future, the Page of Blades, it's the same as this Page of Swords. It's time to take another look at something here. There's something to learn. Why is the Page of Blades here in the final position in the immediate future? Putting a magnifying glass onto the situation here. Ready to learn, ready to learn. What does Leo need to know about this Page of Blades, please? Wow. That's a lot of cards that just flipped up. We're going to take them. There's no mistakes. I trust Spirit. Let's see what this has to tell you. Tower. Destabilizing energy or information coming in. Wheel of the Year. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is big events changing, just like the Tower, changing, big abrupt changes happening. 8 of Cups. Somebody disconnecting from their emotions, turning their back, walking away, moving on. There's only 8 cups here. This person is looking for 10. They're moving on. 3 of Cups. The desire to commune with others. In good times, in support. This could be friendship, family, love, whatever it is. The desire to come together in good times, good feelings. 6 of Wands. This is a lot of success. This is feeling good, feeling really good about this. So as things change, you know, the abrupt Tower, the abrupt news that comes in that's sort of shocking and unsettling, big changes, people moving on, and new things happening, friends getting together, good times being had, victory now here, being celebrated, being recognized by others for your success. Beautiful, beautiful. Page of Wands. This has your interest. This is all about a new interest. You're paying attention. Your heart is open to this. And you're ready to learn. And the 4 of Wands. This is all about a relationship and a commitment. It speaks to the stability of a relationship. Possibly a commitment. Possibly a marriage. Doesn't have to be though, but it's definitely a relationship one way or the other, and it's something about the stability of it. Paying attention, being victorious, coming together with others after. It's like these first 3 cards are really tough. The Tower, the Wheel, and the 8. You're learning from it. You're paying attention to everything that is happening. It's shocking. It's surprising. Let's put this up here. It's shocking. It's surprising. Somebody's leaving. Somebody's moving on. There was a lot of love at one point, but it's just not enough anymore. So somebody's moving on, getting together with others, rebuilding, going after new interests, possible new relationships on the horizon. A lot of success, a lot of happiness coming up, guys. I totally trust your energy. It's absolutely amazing. The underlying reason for these clarifiers on your last section here is the Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're paying attention. You're taking a close look at. This is a new opportunity to have a love cup filled. This is a new opportunity to feel happiness overflowing and joy overflowing in your life. Should you choose to nurture this, it's just a new opportunity showing up for you here. It's the reason we're here. Because an old opportunity is definitely closed out right here. And lots of new things on the horizon. New friends, new partners, new victories, new successes, new interests, things that have your attention, and possibly a new relationship right here. right here. New love, new relationships, possibly new commitment. Wow. Good for you, Leo. Very exciting stuff. Let's take a look at an oracle card to close it off. This is from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle by Kyle Gray. Spirit, what special message do you have for our Leo friends today who are going through this? What special message do you have from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle? And you have the Akashic Records, clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. All right, let's see what this particular card message has for you, Akashic Records. Here it is, the very first card. Akasha is a Sanskrit word that means ether or sky-based. And, as explained above, the Akashic Records are a compendium of universal events, experiences, and lifetimes held in the spiritual realms. Helena Blavatsky, one of the founders of Theosophy, described them as indestructible tablets of the astral light. We can visit the Akashic Records in dreams, visions, and meditations. When we are transported or guided to connect with them, we are being given the opportunity to take an inventory of our life and all of the events that have taken place in it, and to gain information on lifetimes past. To connect, ask your angels and guides to direct you to the energy of the Akashic Records. If you are feeling stuck or unsure, ask the records to reveal to you any essential soul lessons or information so that you can fulfill your purpose during this lifetime. Here's your message. When you draw this card, the universe is releasing you from past experiences. These can be soul-based memories, fears from previous lifetimes, or older aspects of this current lifetime that you have moved on from. Know that this is the time to reclaim your freedom and rewrite your story. You can do this by following through on your dreams. Gone are the days of fear-based indecision. This is a time to rise up and claim your truth. If you are sitting on a dream or are feeling called to move in a particular direction, it's because you have unearthed an important soul lesson, and it is essential for you to follow that call to clear unwanted energies of your past. As you do so, don't allow yourself to be pulled into expecting the worst possible outcome. Know that this expectation is not your truth, but old energy being released from your energy body. Call in the angels to shine their light on any repressed fears, energy, or stories that are no longer serving you. It's time to fly high in freedom. Oh, I love this for you. It feels so fitting to your reading, so encouraging that you are disconnecting from the old disappointments and cutting the cords and clearing the past, releasing it so that you can move on. You certainly have the most amazing attitude and support here. I hope you feel supported by Spirit, and that you know you are being validated and witnessed on your journey. Whatever Leos are going through these energies right now, this is what we have for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I've enjoyed reading for you, and I look forward to reading for you next time. Take care, guys. And Beatrice says, take care, guys.